have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Jones. And it's Dennis in at the point guard. And for the Spurs, we've got Murray, and it's Chavez in at the four-man position. Greg, at the beginning of every season, we love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the offseason on that challenge.
Season never really ends.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Utah shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Wizards. A quick shot there, and it's off target. And here's Junior. Outside, Jones passes it to Junior. Doubled by Murray. Here's Junior. Nice ball movement by Utah. 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Wright Foreman. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Inside, here's Murray. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And it's Junior missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range. In the first quarter. Murray surveying the D.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Now, here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. Wright Foreman, the pass to Junior. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. A nice shot by Wright Foreman. Wright Foreman's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Right wing. To the right side. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offense.
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's O'Connor. And the rejection by Giannis. And they're running. Here's Sue. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Jazz have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Spurs trail by 4. O'Connor the pass to Chavez. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. They get it back. Murray. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Murray outside. And the pass to Chavez. Just 5 on the clock. Here's O'Connor. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hugh. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
O'Connor the pass to Murray. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way establishing the attitude you want.
Pass to Wright Foreman. Yep, that one goes in there. Wright Foreman's got 9.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Pass to Jeffries. To the paint, stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Junior. Junior's got his 5th assist in this one. Spurs trail by 12. Here is Jeffries. He's coming off a 31-point game against Washington.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Chavez passes to Jeffries. From deep, an absolute bomb from 3-point range. Jeffries got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. Here's Hugh. It's rebounded by T. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
And the Jazz making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander. checked in. Junior kicks to Jones. Passes it to Junior. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Hits it from three-point range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 9 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
O'Connor covered by Giannis.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And that one's good, Junior.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
O'Connor the pass to Chavez. Here is Jeffries, defended by Jones. Jeffries can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 14. Junior kicks to Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Johnson, the pass to White. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson can't hit. Utah leading by 18. And here's Giannis from outside. And Utah another three.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
To the inside to stop the drought. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For San Antonio, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Alexander's checked in for Utah. Utah has gone 3 of 3 from deep, 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. And it's Junior missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. San Antonio with the ball. Here's O'Connor. Here's Wesley. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. In transition, here come the Jazz. The pass to Alexander. And here's Junior. Down low. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's O'Connor. The shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And that one's good, Junior.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Good.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Junior with it. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Jazz shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Free throw good. Giannis.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Fires from the line. Offensive rebound. Alexander uses the glass to finish the layup. Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's O'Connor. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Feeds to Antetokounmpo. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Cheeky. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
There's the steal. A solo fast break. Throws up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Valentine. Johnson over to help. Junior dishes to Giannis. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's White. Valentine grabs the board. Jazz leading by 22. Here's Sue. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Junior's got 17.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Fires from deep. No good that time. And so it's Utah, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say earlier.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know where my team is going to be. I'm able to get to my spots and I know my spots. And I don't score on accident no more.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. So on the floor for Utah, Antetokounmpo out there with Jones. Then it's Junior. And it's Wright Foreman in at the center position. Puts one up from 19, and he hits the jump shot. 9 points in the game so far. Utah's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Raptors, put on a show. He scored 45 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. The stat line was filled, and the whole league was talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Pass to O'Connor. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Clearly a foul.
The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. To the middle, here's Teague. It's deflected.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Jazz shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game, and he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Junior. And Murray's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Utah's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Wright Foreman, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
O'Connor, defended by Jones. Here's O'Connor. It's hauled in by Wright Foreman. Wright Foreman's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Junior the pass to Jones. The feed to Giannis. Nails the baby hook. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's O'Connor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
The first one falls.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Jones. Junior kicks to Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
To the paint, here's Murray. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
In the corner, Valentine with it. Hits the three-point bomb.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Free throw good, Murray.
And really doing a good job from the line. They need to stay aggressive, keep drawing fouls, and hopefully pick up a few more and-one situations.
It's been all Jazz. Now, Junior. He's got 21. O'Connor the pass to Jeffries. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Jazz shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Teague on the double team. It's Junior top of the key. The Jazz working the ball around now. The shot's good.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And San Antonio shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Murray right side. Count that one.
Oh, just very good offensive execution. Couldn't have asked for a better shot.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Valentine's shot, good.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
O'Connor, Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Kept alive.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And it's Murray penetrating. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Wright Foreman. Boom, he jams it straight down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Murray outside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so it's Utah going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
We've got Murray, and it's Jeffries in at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. The Jazz shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Doubled by Murray. Here's Dennis. Offline with his 3. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The Jazz have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And San Antonio has possession. Pass to Chavez. Kicks it to Jeffries. The pass to O'Connor. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Pass to Teague. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's the Jazz now. And here's Junior. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
To the wing right side. A floater. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Murray.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Murray outside. Pass to Jeffries. Passes it to Chavez. Here's O'Connor. Open and close and nails it. 20 points for him.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Junior the pass to Wright Foreman. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Murray, good. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. For Utah, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. First one falls for them. Willridge is checked in for the Spurs. Alexander's checked in for the Jazz. And both free throws good for Junior. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's O'Connor. He feeds it to T. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Here's Giannis. He's got 25. They get it back. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Antetokounmpo's got 27 points. The Spurs shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. That one falls.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Here's Sue. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. 30 points for Junior.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The pass to Teague. Murray outside. Back to Teague. Goes up again, and he sinks the layup. Teague's got his second basket of the night.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Here's Sue. And Utah again with the bucket.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Out to the right wing.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation. I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their number one option on every possession.
Murray with it. He's got 15. Here's the floater.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it's Junior missing. For San Antonio, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here's O'Connor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
In their last...
Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. White with the double team. Pass to Hernandez, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Nice ball movement by Utah. Junior the pass to Wright Foreman. Down low, here's Sue. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Junior's got 13 points now in the quarter. Here is Jeffries. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Yep, it counts.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Jazz shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. From outside the arc, and Junior gets it to go on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
Here is Jeffries. 9 points in the game so far. White goes in, lays it up and banks it in. White's got 6.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And that one's good, Junior.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Outside, White. Pass to Jeffries. Utah with the rebound. Junior's got 4 rebounds in this game. He's feeling it. Rebound, San Antonio.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
The quick look, no good that time. San Antonio's gotten more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Jeffries, and it's San Antonio with another.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Junior the pass to Hernandez. Buries it down low. Hernandez has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Utah's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Passes to Valentine. Now the pass to Junior. Here's Hernandez. And the layup's good off the glass. Hernandez has got 9 points.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Ntilikina out there with Junior. Then there's Valentine, and it's Wright Foreman in at the 5. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And so George will bring it up for San Antonio. Cheeky. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Junior. And San Antonio shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by Wright Foreman. Wright Foreman's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And that one drops for him. Junior's got 45 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Solomon. Pulls up on the elbow. Rebound, Utah. Hernandez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Solomon. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. He kicks it to George. Here's Solomon. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pass to Hernandez. The shot that time, not on target. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Solomon. The shot's good on the assist by George. Solomon's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
Passes it to Valentine. Good on the three-point shot.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Solomon. It's hauled in by Wright Foreman. Wright Foreman's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Junior throws it down.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Solomon passes to Wesley. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And George with the stuff.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Junior kicks to Valentine. Feeds to Junior. That one goes. Count it. Now, here is George. And there's the pass to Solomon. Outside, George. Clock at 6.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Solomon. It's Wesley on the wing. Off target from three-point range. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Here's Sue. Utah the rebound. They double him with George. Now, here's Junior. Defended by George.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Pass to Solomon. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Jazz have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. The shot's good from Ntilikina.
Boy, floaters are notoriously difficult shot, but Ntilikina makes it look easy.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
George passes to Wesley. Here's Solomon. Now, Junior. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Free throw good, Junior. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Junior. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Solomon passes to Burns. Here's Woolridge. Teague inside the line. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Jazz shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Ring shot on the way, and it's Junior missing. And San Antonio shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Woolridge dishes to George. Here's Solomon. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Free throw good, Junior. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. In the corner, George with it. Right side, Teague. Got it. Good job in the low post. And Utah has possession. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the 2nd of 6 for them. They double him with George. 6 to shoot. Pass to Junior. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Connaughton. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Spurs have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Solomon passes to George. That's tipped, but he gets it back. That's good from Teague on the assist by George. That's now 8 points for Teague.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Get outside, get outside.
Here's Solomon. Here's the teardrop. Hernandez pulls it in.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Spurs shooting 41% for the game. Outside, George passes it to Solomon. Back to George. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
There's the pass to Hernandez. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Solomon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And for the Jazz, they're shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's George. Sinks that one from the post. And here's Junior. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
He hits both from the stripe. And so George will bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Teague. Here's Solomon. Pass to George. Here's the three. No good. Shot missing. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Junior the pass to Connaughton. Nice ball movement by Utah. Tsu. And he overshot that one, missing. And San Antonio shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Pass to Burns. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 6 assists here tonight.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And there's the pass to Gutterich. Sinks the triple. Gutterich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
George with the ball. And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him. And Utah making a change here. Valentine's checked in. Here's George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 9 points in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Junior. San Antonio's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jazz.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Can't cash in from close range. Spurs shooting 43% for the game. Over to the wing. Here's George. The shot misses. Great D that time from Junior. Pass to Hernandez. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Teague the pass to Solomon. Outside, Woolridge. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Yeah, easy call.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. 15 seconds left in the fourth. George passes to Teague. Kicks to Woolridge. From deep three-point range, no good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Dressed in their finest, the Mavs as they came through the tunnel earlier on, ready to give their faithful fans plenty to cheer about tonight. The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. It's time. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Jones. And it's Wright Foreman in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Dallas, John Collins is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Cobb. And it's Cannon in at the shooting guard position. You know, I always think about the first-year players, Clark, when it's this early in the season. There must be a lot going on in a rookie's head during the first few NBA games they play.
Hey, Kevin, no doubt about it. I think back to my rookie days long years ago, man, and I was so excited, thrilled to be living a dream. But the games come, the traveling, the practices, the game plans. Yeah, it feels like you're drinking out of a fire hose sometimes.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Now, here's Cobb. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
A nice shot by Wright Foreman.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
To the inside. Cobb passes to Cannon from the baseline. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Good eye from Cobb. Spotting the wide open man, sets it up perfectly with that pass.
And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 5 points so far. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Cobb. Looking at his numbers right now, averaging 27 points a game.
And that's a tough shot. For an athletic big man like Collins, finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Here's Junior. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, James Borrego had a few minutes to share with me, and he talked about the group effort that it's going to take to contain Antetokounmpo. He said there's no one player or one way to defend Giannis because he causes foul trouble and he wears guys down. We're going to give him different looks and come at him with different guys. We'll see how effective those fresh legs on Antetokounmpo Antetokounmpo will be tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Cannon. Lays it up off the glass.
And what a dish from Hendricks Cobb. That's his court awareness on full display, folks.
Junior kicks to Antetokounmpo. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here's Cobb. Here's Cannon. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Utah trailing here. Pass to Wright Foreman. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wright Foreman's got his second bucket.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And that one, good.
Boy, Cobb always eager to attack the rim. His confidence level, a big part of his game.
Tew makes it off the glass. Junior's got 9.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now, here's Cobb. Now the pass to Cannon. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 9.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Junior the pass to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Now, here's Cobb. Here's Zubats. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now, here's Cobb. Goes up on the high post. Utah with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And that one drops. Wright Foreman's got 8.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
To the wing on the left. Another 3 for Dallas.
No hesitation that time from Cobb. I mean, that kind of confidence goes a long way for him.
Now, Junior. He's got 9. Here's Dennis. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Passes it to Zubats. Collins passes to Cannon. And right away. way, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 14.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
They get the rebound. Wright Foreman, the pass to Junior. Jones, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Dallas calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Utah's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Junior kicks to Alexander. Pass to Valentine. To the paint. Here's Sue. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Houston. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Cannon. Alexander grabs the board.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Hernandez. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And I've been impressed with the selfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Junior the pass to Hernandez. And no good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Here's Houston after the basket by Utah. Pass to Karuch. And Dallas again with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now, here's Junior. 11 points in the game. And the layup is good. Junior's got 13.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
To the middle, here's Houston, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Utah leading. And the pass to Alexander. Jazz passing it around. Here's Hernandez. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Hernandez has got his 3rd basket of the night. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander against Smart. Here's Houston. No good with the triple.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And the Mavericks with possession here after the miss from Junior. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Mavericks trail by 6. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas, no good that time either. Jazz leading by 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And McLemore, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Baseline J on the way, and Thompson throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Mavericks trailed by 5. In the corner, Smart with it. He shoots again. He's off on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by Utah. Here's Karuch. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And he's good on the 3-ball. Karuch has got 7 points in the game. Right back after this break. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so is anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Dallas, they've got McLemore. Caruch is out there with Thompson. Then it's Marcus Smart, and it's Houston at the point guard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Spurs, was all business. He had 60 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Hernandez. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Houston. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's Caruch. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. Most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who? Singletary, and he dunks it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now, here's Conn. Defense right on him. And
they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
and the basket by Jones.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
So for Dallas, their last game a win against the Trailblazers in Portland. And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Rodion's Caruch. He's checked in for the Mavericks. And a switcher also for Utah. Alexander's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
A three off the inbound. Gets the... Three-pointer to fall. He's got 19.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to right, Foreman. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. Mavericks leading by 3. Cannon passes to Thompson. Here's Cobb, and he banks in the layup. Cobb's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Incredible momentum on Cobb's downhill motion. Tough to effectively slow him down.
It's Junior top of the key. Cobb comes with the double team. Jones from outside. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Karuch. Now here's Cobb. Tight defense on him. That's his 6th miss and 12 field goal attempts. Jazz shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. That one on Cobb. The Jazz shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Pass to Houston. From deep. Utah with the rebound. Alexander's got his 6th rebound on the night. Good on the bucket. Junior's got 21 in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Houston. Over Junior. Got a hand on it.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Down low. Alexander gets the bucket. Now it's a 5. Five-point Jazz lead.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Dallas calls timeout, fresh from a win against Portland.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves, and when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
1:21 left in the first half of basketball. So it's Utah now, leading by 5. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
58 seconds left to play in the first half.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
It's good.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Mavericks trail by 11. Singletary, defended by Jones. The pass to Houston. Over Sue. Houston can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And so it's Utah with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Taking a look at the Jazz, they've got Junior. Jones is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Wright Foreman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo to the inside. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Antetokounmpo on the double team. Singletary, and the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Jones. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jones has got 13.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Collins, good.
Great execution in the pick and roll. It's almost like Cobb is a step ahead of the defense.
Passes it to Giannis. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Inside, here's Cannon. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. He's got 23.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Mavericks trail by 16. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. It's hauled in by Wright Foreman.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Here's Giannis. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
That's why you got to push Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the paint. I mean, he's too long, too skilled, and very confident from this area. You got to get him out of there.
Here's Cobb. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Here's Cobb. 20 points for him. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Jazz leading by 18. Here's Hugh. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 35 points for Junior.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Singletary, defended by Jones. Good work there as it goes. 8 points for him.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Utah. Here's Hugh. That three off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Good on the shot.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And the Jazz with possession here. 17-point game. Junior the pass to Antetokounmpo. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Singletary, defended by Jones. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces them to get sloppy.
Thompson, he's checked in for Zubats. Utah leading by 17. Junior dishes to Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Singletary. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And it's Junior missing. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Softly drops in the floater.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Hernandez can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
That one good for two. Cobb's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Walker finds Jones. The Jazz working the ball around now. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Walker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
They double him with Junior. Here's Cannon. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 26.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Junior the pass to Hernandez. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. There's the double team with Walker. Cobb dishes to Thompson. To the middle, Singletary. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 12.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Hugh. Drains the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 17.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Junior's got 40 points.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
And the Mavericks call time here. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Alexander's checked in for Utah. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Jones. Here's Smart. Dallas, no good that time either. Utah leading by 19. Here's Sue, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Utah.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Pass to Karuch. To halt the run, and the rejection by Giannis. Oh, the lob to Smart. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Here's Junior. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Count the basket. Junior's got 44.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Singletary, Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Utah's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Thompson comes with a double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Houston can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 23. Here's Sue. Banked in off the glass. 46 points for Junior.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Karuch. They can't stop the run with that one. Utah's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Pass to Houston for the three. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. They grab their own miss, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the boards.
Thompson passes to Karuch. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
Kicks to Smart. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 6. The three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And the Mavericks with possession. Shoots off the step back. Rebound, Utah. Antetokounmpo's. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And the Mavericks making a change here. McLemore's checked in.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Kev, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Now here's McLemore. Not a lot of room. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. McLemore's got 6.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot. And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
The Jazz have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Here's Houston. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebounded by the Jazz. Alexander's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Houston. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Utah in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there.
Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. They've got Cobb. Ivica Zubac is out there with John Collins. And it's Cannon in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Count it.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Jazz have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Free throw good, Junior. And both free throws good for Junior.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Out left to the wing. Collins against Antetokounmpo. The pass to Cannon. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
And they're doing a very good job at the line this half.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Passes it to Cannon. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 29 points.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
That one drops for him.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Tipped away. Junior with it. Now defended by McLemore. And Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is...
One shot. One shot.
And so here is Dallas. They double him with Junior. Here's Cobb. Oh, and the jam by Cobb.
Some of that signature swagger from Cobb on that jam, and the crowd is loving it.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Junior. He's guarded closely. And Giannis throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now here's Cobb. Guarded closely.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too. Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Out to the right wing. Cobb. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Jazz. Haynes passes to Karuch. They need this. He lays it in.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
The Jazz shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Junior. Dallas shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Puts one up from 19. The rebound by the Jazz. It's deflected. Second shot opportunity. And another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Haynes passes to Powell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a valued utility player. Knows his role.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Frank Ntilikina is checked in for Antetokounmpo.
And a five-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Here's Karuch. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Pass to Hernandez. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Utah.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Junior.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And it's Simons missing. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Valentine's shot, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Pass to Karuch. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And here's Junior.
Hey, right here.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Free throw good, Junior. And both free throws good for Junior. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Terrific look at the city of Memphis, Tennessee on the banks of the majestic Mississippi River. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, and checking out Utah's opening lineup, Jones is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Junior, and it's Wright Foreman in at the 5. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Jaren Jackson. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Strong in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And, Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
As Morant gains consistency from range, he becomes that much more dynamic, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Offensive rebound. Wright Foreman, no good. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Here's Leonard, and Jones sends it back. Here's Wright Foreman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Morant. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, and as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution. He loves to see. Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
The Jazz have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Junior the pass to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Morant outside. He dishes it to Leonard. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Hugh. That one doesn't go. And it's Memphis the other way. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
I look forward to seeing which team can dictate the style of play. I mean, that's going to set the tone for this entire series.
Memphis needs to get off a shot here. From deep. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 5 now.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Leonard brings the double team. Right Foreman goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. The question is always, how do you contain Giannis Antetokounmpo? Coach said, now that he's hitting the face-up jumper with more consistency, there isn't much left to take away. So we're going to try to make him work hard at the other end. That's what a lot of coaches say, guys, and they don't succeed very well. We'll see if they can do it tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's Leonard missing.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Leonard brings the double team. Stolen by Jackson. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Morant passes to Leonard. The Grizzlies with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Memphis making a change here. Goodwin's checked in.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Leonard against Jones. Leonard looking over the floor.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Junior dishes to Antetokounmpo. Right Foreman, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And those are the games that really hurt. I mean, you're playing well, the effort's there, and in the end, it still isn't enough.
Junior the pass to Right Foreman. It's hauled in by Goodwin.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Right Foreman. The offensive rebound. Now, here's Junior. D right on him. And Giannis gets it to go.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Floats it up there for Morant. It's stolen by Jones. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
A rebound by the Jazz. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Right Foreman. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Leonard. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Jones, no one around him. He goes up again. The shot off that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Simmons checked in for Memphis. And Utah with a change here, too. Alexander's checked in. Goodwin with a steal. At the elbow, it's Jackson. To the left side wing. Goodwin with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. That evens the score. Goodwin's got his second basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Junior the pass to Wright Foreman.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Goodwin finds Morant from the top of the key. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
Outside, Simmons. Davis against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Davis can't get it to go.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
With the floater, and Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. And it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now Davis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Count that bucket. And Utah has possession.
And just judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The pass to Goodwin. Simmons looking around. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Junior kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jones dishes to Junior. Morant comes with the double team. Pass to Alexander. Look at that! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And he comes up with the deuce. Morant's got 11.
Much more than just a perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Morant. He gets that one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Outside, Davis. Jacks up a three. And Jones pulls it down.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Junior. And now it's a 12-point Jazz lead. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Jackson passes to Morant. Back to Jackson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
I'm just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time that...
Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely. Passes to Gutterich. Kicks it to Junior.
Hey, right here.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. We've got Davis. And it's Bailey in the two guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Mavericks, was phenomenal. He picked up 67 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Jones checked in for Utah. Morant kicks to Leonard. Six on the shot clock. Here's Buska. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 12.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Here's Hernandez. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Morant outside. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Connects from three-point range. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a switcher also for Utah. Wright Foreman's checked in. Pass to Bailey. From past the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
Maybe he's not a priority for the D, but come on, man. Gotta have somebody keeping track of him.
Here's Sue. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. The tray. The shot comes out. The Jazz go the other way with it. To the paint. Here's Wright Foreman. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Here's Bailey. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. The pass to Jackson. Knocks down the three ball.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Jazz leading by 19. Here's Sue. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Here's Junior. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And here's Giannis from outside. And Utah another three.
And keeping the defense honest, every team in our league practically begs Giannis to take that shot.
Huska, defended by Jones. Count that one.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Pass to Wright Foreman. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Morant outside. Shot clock at 5. With the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 6 points for him.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Jazz with possession here. Junior the pass to Antetokounmpo. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Back to Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, if you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. That wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly. How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket. Memphis has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Passes it to Strong. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight. And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation. Count it. Good. Giannis has got 15 points.
Now, this game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, 100% from the field for him.
Lets a floater go, and out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
A flat-out loss of consequence.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's... And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Grizzly shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. They've got Junior. Jones is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Wright Foreman in at center. Good on the triple. He's got 17.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. Now here's Giannis. Here's Sue, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Jazz have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And both free throws good for Junior. And the Grizzlies with possession. And here's Morant. Utah with the rebound. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Junior kicks to Jones. Drops in the tray. Jones has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Morant left side. Pass to Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. Huska. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. He's got 20.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. Jackson comes over with the double. Down low. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Floats one. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. Jones from outside. And the Jazz, another 3.
Well, that makes them 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off. so far.
Left side, Leonard.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Hands up, hands up. Hey, right here.
Junior with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Jackson comes over with the double. Here's Wright Foreman. And again, it's Utah.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Can they get it? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he knocks down the first one. Davis is checked in for the Grizzlies. And Utah also making a switch. Hernandez checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The pass to Wright Foreman. Plays it up and banks it. In. Wright Foreman's got 21.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. Goodwin's checked in for Leonard. Valentine's checked in for Utah. And both free throws good for Davis.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Jackson comes over with the double. Here's Hernandez. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Drills it from outside. Davis has got 7.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside of him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Here's Hernandez, and the rejection by Jackson. Davis with the double team. Here's Valentine. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim. And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Strong, the pass to Morant. Davis surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
The 3 from Valentine. And Utah, another 3.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Davis in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Wright Foreman. Wright Foreman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Junior the pass to Wright Foreman.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pass to Goodwin. Looking to end the run. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first. .103 left in the third quarter. Buska, defended by Jones. Here's Buska, and Jones sends it back, and they're able to recover.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Utah's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And Giannis gets it to go.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Passes it to Davis. No one near him. Connects. The jumper drops. Davis has got 11 points in the quarter.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Poked loose and stolen by Junior. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Here's Davis. Utah with the rebound. Junior with it. He's got 20. That one goes in. Junior's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
The three. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Kevin Love, and it's Hutchinson in at the three. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And for Memphis, they're shooting 43% for the game. Here's Riley. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Utah shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Ball stolen. And it's Memphis on the break. Pull-up jumper. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Here's Junior. The 17-footer. And Utah again with the bucket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Listen, we talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing. And not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, and what's cool, Kevin, that bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport league in the U.S.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Free throw good, Junior. And both free throws good for Junior. For Memphis, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop. Here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Utah has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And the first one drops. And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in. And both free throws good for Junior. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now Morant. For 3. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work. It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
And now Utah, fast break. And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 34 points.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. The Jazz have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And that one's good, Junior.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Riley passes it to Morant. Here is Riley. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Jazz have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. It's stolen.
TO number 5 for him in the game, and that's way too high of a number for any one player.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Morant. The Grizzlies shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. And he makes good on the layup. Morant's got 20.
Well, when you have a guy like Morant, an elite ball handler who can hit from anywhere, there's no real limit to the points he can score.
Shot from 12, and the jumper falls for him.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Pass to Lawrence. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them, and so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to reach out.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone, not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Inside, here's Love. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Alexander kicks to Junior. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off. The Bunnies. And there's the pass to Hernandez. There's the three. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Knocked loose. Here's Sue. Basket counts. Junior's got 38 points.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Here is Riley. You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series, they just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, let their guards down at times. Then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
Here's Connaughton. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Pass to Morant. Here is Riley. Floats it up there for Morant. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. The shot missing. And it's Memphis the other way. To stop the run. And there it is for him. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Free throw good, Junior.
He's taken an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
Martin's checked in for Utah. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. To the middle. And Love with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. Utah has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Basket good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here is Riley. To the inside. Now, here's Junior. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Here's Hutchison. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And a wide open look for Junior. And Utah again with the bucket.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
With the teardrop and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You got to love how attacking Morant is. I mean, he's so excellent at forcing the issue and getting the foul.
Chris, today's coaches have a different way to get through to their players compared to some coaches of the past.
Well, yeah, I think, this culture is different. Guys don't want to be yelled at when they're giving their all. They want to try to find a solution instead of getting emotional about it. So I think, the emotional aspect of some point has been alleviated. And I think guys want to enjoy going to work every day and having a boss that they can discuss and figure it out with. I don't think the NBA is any different.
Here's Sue. Finished off the break. Junior's got 46 points.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Morant looking around. Lawrence. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
It's stolen by Martin. Here's Sue. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here is Riley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first one falls. Good on both. Utah's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And that one, good. 48 points for Junior.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
They retain possession, and it's good, 2 points.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Again! Wright Foreman's checked in. Here's Hugh. The putback.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Here's Hutchison. Six to shoot. The rebound by the Jazz. Hernandez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Morant. Free throw good, Junior. And both free throws good for Junior. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Utah.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Junior.
Well, the biggest impact he had was with his on-the-ball defense. Such quick hands. His steals added up to a lot of extra possessions.
And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Ooh, just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
To the paint. And that one's good, Morant.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
To the middle. Here is Riley. From the arc. Hernandez pulls it in. Here's Hugh. Makes it off the glass. Junior's got 57 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Count it. Morant's got 31 points.
Oh, right there, Morant showing his ability to work off the ball. I mean, he found some space and knocked down the shot.
And the shot goes in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
And that one's good, Morant.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.